Hi everyone, I just received my copy of MOXIE 03. This is the printed version of it. I actually purchased it through Blurb, so you can actually buy this through Blurb as well. I just wanted to see what it looked like. I reformatted my entire magazine, which was originally meant for digital, to a printed version, just to see what the Blurb version, the printed version, would look like, and to see if the printing was good, the paper was good, and I'd have to say that the printing is very good. I bought it on it's available on the premium paper. This is an 8.5 by 11 versus what is more popular here, which is an A4 size. Yeah, the print quality is quite good. There is a little bit of slight bluish green colored compared to what I would see on my computer screen, but it turns out fairly good. I should also mention that, like in this version, it was originally meant to be just a digital version. I think I just moved the camera. I don't care. Just bumped into it, and it was meant to be just as a digital version, but I thought I would offer this one in a printed version. There's a lot of people that I remember when I first started doing this kind of thing, whereby I would print I would create a publication that was meant for print, and then people were saying, "Oh, you could turn it into a digital version, a digital copy." And then there are other instances where I would create a digital version and then turn it into a print version, and then what people mostly don't realize is that the versions, like the way you read or the way you experience each format is entirely different. But I had to really kind of reformat this for the print version, because this is really not perfect. This is almost more like a test trial, but I'm still selling it. So one thing I'll just explain to you is, like, what people don't realize, that when you hold something physically in your hand, the experience is very different than when you are holding your iPhone and reading it through that little tiny screen. The font sizes really need to change to suit the format, and the images really have to kind of suit as well. But I did as best as I could without actually making a printed final copy before sending this out for to Blurb to get this print in. I'll just explain. For instance, like in a printed version, the text would be a lot smaller. Actually, when I look at this now, I realize that the text is a little bit. It's too big. It's too big. But it's only when you print it out before you really know whether or not you like it or not. And when I look at this on my eye, because I grew up around printed magazines, the print would be a lot smaller, and so here I'm actually really just guessing it. But on a digital format, it looks perfectly fine. So, for instance, right here, this is actually too big in print, and it should be a lot smaller. It could be almost like half the size, like 50% smaller. But the images look really good on here. But I would say that I misjudged on the letter size. I would actually reduce it a lot more. Actually, this looks good here. This is some images by Tristan Peter, and again, this is too big. But the print quality of it in itself is really good. I shouldn't criticize my own work too much, but basically, this is a transgender male. His name is JYB, and he's from Thailand, and he came to Hong Kong for the shoot. So yeah, would you believe that this was a girl before and now? Well, anyway, he's now a guy. And he flew over to Hong Kong for the shoot, and we got some really good images from him. So thank you, Chip, if you happen to be watching this. I'm going through this really quickly. I know that there is actually a lot of nudity in MOXIE, and so I hope this doesn't get censored by by YouTube. I know I'm always being censored by Facebook, and I think people already know that already. But anyway, this is available through my website, and it looks pretty good. I'll probably know what to do next time for MOXIE 04. This is MOXIE 03. Just so you know, MOXIE 01 and 02, they are only available right now in digital format. I have not reformatted it for print. So anyway, I hope you like this little mini presentation of MOXIE 03, and please get a copy. I would appreciate that. Oh, what do they normally say on YouTube channels? They say like and subscribe and all that stuff. Yeah, do that if you want to. Thank you.